Hi guys, Martin88 here and welcome back to another FIFA 22 video. Now, with Team of the Season right around the corner, I figured that a lot of you guys are going to want to try out a lot of new players from a lot of different leagues, and that might be difficult to mould together. So you might need some icons in your team and icons that are going to be affordable. Okay, we're not talking the R9s, the Hullets, etc, etc. So I've got 3 videos coming up on the channel today, tomorrow and Thursday, which are going to be, I say cheap, but cheap for icon. Cheap defenders / keepers, midfielders and attackers. And today we're going to be having a look at the goalkeepers and the defenders. Now, you might disagree with this, but I've put the budget at 500k for the defenders and the keepers, 500k and below, because if you want a player and they're 500,000, 400,000, you can get that relatively quickly. We're not talking 3 or 4 million coins here, and it could be the difference between you being able to mold your team together or not. Okay, so right, let's go through this and let's start off with the goalkeepers. Okay, so first one that we are going to look at is Edwin van der Sar. Now, before you start screaming at me, I know he has been put in to icon swaps. Now, some of you might be watching this and might not understand that. You might not even know what icon swaps is if you're a casual player. But Edwin van der Sar is available on icon swaps. And I think, I could have this wrong, 5 or 6 tokens, something like that, which isn't an awful lot. However, you may be somebody that wants to use them tokens for somebody else and you're not going to get Van der Sar. Okay, so he's 500,000 on the market at the moment, which does seem like a lot for a keeper, but again, he could be the difference between being able to mould your defence together or not. If that is the case, obviously, outstanding keeper. I've picked 2. He is one of the 2, and to be honest, it's just that he's a monster. And at 6'6", he really is somebody that is going to dominate that goal for you. Crosses into the box, just so good, and a big favourite amongst pros as well. So the first one there is Van der Sar, maybe an obvious choice. So the second one is somebody that I've actually used, okay, and it's actually a little bit like Van der Sar, and it's Peter Cech. Okay, the other one, Yashin, is too expensive. It's like 1.5 million coins, which this is cheap icons. This video, not 1.6 million for a keeper. Of course, all relative. So Cech is similar to Van der Sar. He's like 470 at the moment. These prices that I'm quoting are Xbox, but I had a look earlier. They're very similar, PlayStation, Xbox. It's not like normal cards where there's quite a lot of difference. So yeah, Cech, again, like Van der Sar, he's 6'5", and again, he's just an absolute monster in that goal. And the other ones that I looked at, so you've got Casillas, and for me, having a goalie that's 6'1" is a problem. And again, they're all decent price. So for me, if you was going to go out and get a goalie, it would be Cech or Van der Sar. Right, okay, into the defenders. Okay, this is in no particular order, but this is full-backs and centre-backs, okay? But we are going in order of expense, okay? So the first one that I've picked out is Fernando Herrero, okay? Who's 340, which isn't bad at all. So, of course, these are all prime icon moments. In some instances, I don't know, maybe there's a better version of them. Maybe the prime slightly better than icon moments. I know that sounds backwards, but anyway, we're going with the icon moments. So, Hierro at centre-back, 6'2", medium-high work rates, 4-star weak foot, which is obviously decent, because we want a player that can at least play the ball out once they've won it. Now, bit of an upgrade on the pace here. So 81 pace, if we're putting a shadow on him, or this is going to be something that you'll hear me say across this video, maybe even put a catalyst on him. Like, do you really need more defending stats? Maybe you do with Herrero, the sliding tackle, but outside of that, 96, 97 in terms of his stats. Much difference to 99? I'm not sure. Maybe you could increase the passing stats, but Catalyst or Shadow is going to give you that plus 10 on the pace, which means you'll have 91 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. A good balance, really good balance at 87, really good balance. That composure of 94 will work well, great physicals. So yeah, if you're looking for a centre-back and you haven't got bundles of coins, and again, you could do with the icon links, as this is another reason why they're worth a little bit more, of course. But 340k, it's not too bad. Not too bad. Right, okay, next one. Maybe a little bit controversial, but gone for Ashley Cole. The reason I say it's controversial is because I know there's been an SBC for him, but some people just miss stuff, or they don't like maybe doing SBCs because they don't want to sink their coins into stuff, or you might only get to team of the season and realise that, oh, I could really do an icon in that position, who can I go and get? Well, Ashley Cole will do a decent job for you. It's 415k on the market at the moment. For me, all these prices are going to carry on going down once team of the season starts, so yeah, he's going to be 300 and something, no doubt, you know, within a couple of weeks, which isn't bad at all, really. Now, for me, what would let Ashley Cole down is the physicality. 72 strength is not really good enough. Well, it's not. And the aggression, jumping. So for me, I would be putting an anchor on Ashley Cole, which will put his acceleration to like 97, sprint speed 95. And that will increase that strength, aggression, and jumping. And he'll also get a boost on the defending. So his defending and physicals will actually be really good. He'll be nice and rapid. Plus, to be honest, with his height, it will make his agility and balance feel even better, to be honest. So yeah, Ashley Cole. Next one. Somebody that I really, really like. Talking centre-back here, and that is Laurent Blanc. Yes. So, of course, we're doing this within a budget. So, you know, the Rio Ferdinands, the Desai's, the Maldinis, Cafus, they're all out of this budget, to be honest. So, just remember that when we're going through these players. So, but for me, again, Blanc, he's had that little bit of a boost in terms of the pace. So, if you was to put, as an example, a Shadow on him, he's then going to go to 92 acceleration, 94 sprint speed, which is really quite good. His agility and balance is okay. I've used like the mid Blanc for a lot over the last few FIFAs, and he's a brick wall. He really is. With being 6'4", he's just so big. He's like a Van Dijk, really, is the way that I would put it. And the strength 87 on aggression, for me, with his size, it doesn't really matter. So again, like if you wanted to, you could go Catalyst on him and boost that passing up. If you're somebody that likes to have the ball at centre-back position and do driven passes out to the wing, for me, that could be a decent choice. I would probably go that way, or you can just go for the good old-fashioned Shadow and just boost them defending stats up even more, although they're exceptional anyway. Your choice, of course. Right, next one more centre back, and then we've got one more full back. Again, this is somebody that I've used and really like. I haven't used the icon moments, but I've used earlier in the year, I've used, maybe it was like the baby, I'm not sure. I'd really like to use this one, to be fair. This is Nemanja Vidic, and again, EA, given that pace boost, so 83 acceleration, 84 sprint speed, with Whacker, to be honest, I would definitely recommend a Catalyst for Vidic, because short passing and long passing is really quite low, and his defending stats and physicals are just insane. Absolutely top notch, do not need to be touched. So I'd be going Catalyst, so you've got 93 acceleration, 94 sprint speed, and boost that passing, and my God, he will be absolutely mental for you. And he's coming in at 500,000. Don't think I mentioned Blanc, but he's 450 at the moment, okay? Then, to finish us off, we have one more fullback, and it is Zambrotta, who again, is a card that I like the look of, or it wouldn't be in the video. Again, just to go back, you got like Carlos Alberto and probably a grade up from that, Cafu, but we're talking a lot of coins here. And you might want to be spending then coins elsewhere on the pitch, you know. So again, that's why I'm doing this video. So I hope you enjoy that. I hope you appreciate it. But yeah, with Zambrotta, like, we've already got the pace, which is beautiful. It's also got the 5-star weak foot, which is great. It's a bit of a luxury, that, but it's still really nice to have, you know. So we've got the acceleration, we've got the sprint speed, we've even got his finishing lets that down, but the shot power, the rest of it is pretty good, you know. Decent passing, okay dribbling, defensive and physical is good. So he's 500k. What would we want to do with him in terms of a chem style? That is going to make the difference. Now, I gotta be honest, for me, the way I play, I would put an engine on him, because I would either do engine or anchor, right? Again, for me, it depends how you play. If you're somebody that dominates the ball a lot, or maybe you're looking to use him as a right wing back, or depends what you want to do. I'd probably go for an engine, so I can boost that agility and balance and the rest of the dribbling stats, which means he's going to feel really good on the ball. He's going to feel really good on the ball and have a 5-star weak foot and good defensive stats and physical stats. Not insane, but good. Or if you want to go the other way, you just slap an anchor on him and get those defender and physical stats to the moon. Again, it's your choice. It really is. My advice would be 5 games on one, 5 games on the other, and see which one you prefer. So, guys, there we go. So we've got 7 players there. I wasn't just going to put more in for the sake of it. They're the ones that I genuinely think would do a job for you, and I'm talking both online and offline here, guys, because I know some of you follow me from online tactics that I do, and I know that obviously a lot of you follow me for my squad battles content. So yeah, I think they would all do a job for you. So yeah, guys, there we go. That is it for part 1. Part 2 will be tomorrow for the midfielders. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. See you later, guys. Bye-bye.